I want to show how I set this up in Revit before I bring my Revit project into Navisworks, where I'm going to do some animations of the actual objects that are in the building. So first thing I want to do, I'm going to open the file that I want to animate, and it's on my desktop, and it's this file. And what I want to show you is that it's useful for me to make sure that my project north and my true north are the same thing. So in other words, I am going to look at the model. Let me just go to view and user interface, turn on the properties and turn on the project browser. So if I go to the site level, what I want to be sure of in here is that my angle to true north is set to 0. So it's the same direction as my project north, straight up on the screen. If I hadn't done that, when I try and manipulate objects, I'll find that, say, my rotation gizmo is not parallel to these views, but is turned at 30 degrees. I could fix it in there, but it's much easier for me just to fix it here. So let me switch back to 3D, and let's save this. Now I'm actually ready to bring it into Navisworks. Let's just get out of here. Okay, so let's start up Navisworks, and what I want to do is append my Revit file, my project, my RVT file. So I say append, and on my desktop I'm looking for an RVT file. You might have to change the file type to make sure it says RVT. I'm going to look in here to find my project that I just had open. I'm going to load it, and from this point on I'm ready to work. One thing I've noticed, can't explain why, wish I could, all of the views come in backwards. So if you think of the views that were in my Revit project, it's almost as if I were at the target point of my camera and looking in the opposite direction. That's not very helpful, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all the views that are there. I'll turn the project so I can see the site itself. I'll get a bit closer to the patio, and then I'm going to save a view. Just call it patio, and I'll use this when I want to animate the windows that are in the view here. Let me just point out something that's a little different from Revit, is that if I move around here and I want to remember where I am, I need to update the view that I'm working in. So that camera doesn't automatically remember, where my current position is. I actually physically have to say, okay, update it. So at this point I'm actually ready to create my animations.